ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WYLN Sports Special presentation of boys high school basketball from the Wyoming Valley Conference. The Preppers of MMI play host to the Rangers of Northwest. And you are looking live at MMI Preparatory School in Freeland. Thank you for joining us for continuing coverage of high school basketball here on WYLN. I'm Marty Burns, usually joined by the coach, Joe DeMelfi, but as he picked the correct time to head to Florida with the second of 3 winter storms about to hit northeastern Pennsylvania, Coach DeMelfi's probably putting a sweater on. Temperatures in Florida may be near 50 degrees, so we feel bad for Coach down in Florida. Jim Burns will be helping us on the stats. Our usual sideline guy for football, Joe Flanagan, the head coach of the MMI boys high school basketball team. Wanted to have him mic'd up, but he didn't seem too anxious to go along with the idea of me being able to talk to him throughout the game. I don't know why, but so Coach Flanagan has his preppers ready, hoping for a good seat in the District 2 Class A playoffs. Our officials for tonight with the basketball, Mr. Steve Medrowski. He's joined by Carmen Saporito and Brian McBride. This matchup between the Rangers and the Preppers, Northwest coached by Jerry Blazik. And they come with a starting lineup of Mitchell Stepanski, Charlie Margalevich, Bruno Walkowiak, Arlo Maurer, and John Mall. The Preppers start a starting 5 of Ed Herbner, Charlie Karshner, Corey Rogers, R.J. Cupshow, and John Stish. The Preppers in the white. Corey Rogers will jump against John Mall for Northwest. Steve Medrowski with the toss, and tonight's game is underway, controlled by Northwest, and it's Mitchell Stepanski. Guarded closely by Herbner, looks inside for Mall. Against Stish, breaks the double team, and a traveling violation is called. Opening portion of the first quarter on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Corey Rogers with the basketball, leading scorer on the year for the Preppers. Herbner gives off to Stish, and that was tipped by Stepanski, and Herbner's allowed to go into the backcourt to retrieve. Stish looks to penetrate. Has his pass tipped by Mall, but Karshner up with it, and the basket is good. 2-0 MMI. On the basket by the senior for MMI. MMI coming with some full court pressure that the Rangers break. Stepanski gets double teamed. Quickly swung over to Arlo Maurer, and he can't get it to fall. And a loose ball foul as Herbner was going for the rebound. Foul was on Arlo Maurer, his first and the team first. Rogers on the wing to Stish as he gets double teamed quickly out to Herbner. Herbner faked the pass, got it to Karshner, quickly swung in the corner. This is a Rogers 3. Corey Rogers buries it, and MMI a quick 5-0 lead. And again, some full court pressure from the Preppers. Karshner with the steal. Gives off to Herbner. Nice pass to Cupshow. Quickly, it's 7-0 MMI. Jerry Blazik takes a timeout for Northwest. And it will be a 30-second timeout. While we have a moment, we'd like to thank the Third Base Luncheonette located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton, next to the old Hazleton High School, affectionately known as the Castle. And we know Coach DeMelfi in Florida is dreaming right now of a third base hoagie, because as he always says, nobody, and Coach DeMelfi means nobody, beats a third base hoagie. And thank you once again to the Third Base Luncheonette for being a proud supporter of our coverage for so many seasons here on WYLN. And a quick 7-0 run to start in the opening minute and a half for the Preppers. Have them in front by 7 on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. This full court pressure has given Northwest some problems. They break it nicely here. Mall inside, and he'll be called for a 3-second violation, giving it to MMI. What this pressure has done is gotten Northwest a little bit out of sorts to start this ball game. They're going to try to create some turnovers of their own with their half-court pressure. Kupcho in the corner to Hermner. His pass is tipped. Rogers will be allowed to go in the backcourt to retrieve. And Rogers will bring it up. He'll get it to Hermner. Hermner, his pull-up jumper won't go. And a rebound for Charlie Margalevich. His pass up to Stepanski. And Margalevich will set up the Ranger offense. Over 2 minutes gone in the opening quarter from Freeland. The Preppers lead 7-0 on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Margalevich dribbles right and quickly swung into the corner to Mitchell Stepanski. And Margalevich will reset once again as the Preppers come out in a man-to-man in the half court. Margalevich looks to penetrate. Shot is up, won't go. Kupcho rebound. Here come the Preppers. They look to run. Hermner gives off to Rogers. He'll kick it in the corner to Stish. He'll go baseline. His reverse won't go. Tipped around, and it'll be Northwest basketball. 5:15 left in the opening quarter. A 3 for Rogers. Around 2 baskets by Karshner, and Kupcho has it 7-0 MMI. Stepanski, quick pass to Walkowiak, and he'll be fouled by John Stish. Stish's first is the team first for MMI on the night. And coming into the half court, MMI once again will go back into the man-to-man. Maul comes up to set a screen on Kupcho. Stepanski will try a 3. And rebound Karshner. And Rogers looks to push the Preppers in transition. Hermner finds Karshner in the high post. His jumper won't go, and a rebound for Maurer. Margalevich bringing it up the left sideline. Will set it up. Checks back with Coach Blazik on the call. Maurer looks to set the screen. And Maurer gets it back and over to Stepanski. Maurer, nice spin move. Look for Maul. Can't control MMI basketball. 4:21 left in the opening quarter. Thank you for joining us tonight on WYLN. Rogers gives to Kupcho, who quickly gets doubled, and over to Hermner. Rogers finds a cutting dish to Hermner. His floater will go. Eddie Hermner's first basket, and it's 9-0 Preppers. And another turnover. This full court pressure creating havoc. The 5th Northwest turnover in the opening half of this first quarter. MMI looking very crisp to start. Hermner off to Rogers in the corner to Stish. Stish gets it back in the corner out to Hermner and quickly swung to the opposite corner to Rogers. Hermner controls the loose basketball to Rogers on the wing. In the corner, this is RJ Kupcho. Out to Hermner. Karshner in the high post. Lost control, but Rogers corralled the loose basketball. Quickly at the top, this is Kupcho. Out to Hermner. He'll get a screen from Karshner. And a travel called on the move by Rogers on the baseline. First substitution of the night is for Northwest, number 20, Bryce Harrison. Checks in, the sophomore. As Coach Blazik goes with a little bit smaller lineup to try to counteract this pressure from MMI, and a half-court double team right at the line, but Northwest come up with the basketball, and Harrison puts Northwest on the board. It's 9-2. Harrison in conference play, averaging over 3 points per game off the bench for Coach Blazik. Stish on the wing, guarded by Stepanski, kick out to Rogers. Hermner looks to penetrate, kicks out to Rogers. In the corner, Kupcho. Stish gives off to Hermner. And in the corner, Rogers. His pull-up jumper Off back rim. Karshner a rebound to Herbner. This is a three. That won't go. Walkowiak with the rebound for the Rangers, and this is Stepanski. His jumper in the lane won't go. Charlie Karshner another rebound. Here come the Preppers. Herbner off to Rogers. Rogers looks to drive. Shot is up, and it'll roll in. He'll have a chance for a three-point play. Get a look at the replay. See the strong drive by Rogers, and he was fouled on the bump by Harrison. Be his first, team second. Number 54, Jesse Plaxa, in for the first time tonight for MMI. Rogers leading scorer on the air at 14 per game. He's already got 6 here in the opening quarter, and it's 12-2 MMI. Maurer finds Stepanski. Goes cross court. Margalevich. This is a three. Rebound for Kupcho. Here come the Preppers in the final minute and a half, up 10. Herbner in the corner. He'll dribble it out, kick it to Rogers. Right back to Herbner. He'll go baseline. Shot won't go. Partially blocked. Harrison maybe got a piece. Then he controlled the loose basketball and will have a reach-in foul against MMI. Steve Madrowski on the call. You see it right there. Calls Jesse Plaxa his first, team second. Rogers has 6 of the 12 for MMI. They lead at 12-2 on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Breaking the pressure ahead of it is Arlo Maurer. Saved by Walkowiak, but Kupcho steals. Rogers quickly swung to Herbner. Faked the three to Rogers. Rogers will drive. Kick out Karshner. His strong move to the basket won't go. And a rebound, Plaxa quickly out to Kupcho. His jumper is up and good. RJ Kupcho has 4 in the quarter. 14-2 MMI in front. Harrison over to Maurer. Quickly broke to Stepanski. Finds a cutting Walkowiak, and he is fouled. Bruno Walkowiak will head to the line to shoot 2. Here you get the tail end of the Rangers breaking the pressure, and I believe that was Rogers that got a piece of Walkowiak, and that'll be Rogers' first, team third. Walkowiak hits the first. And Walkowiak will hit both. It's 14-4 MMI. It's Coach Blazik trying to weather this storm from MMI, who has come out very strong to start this ball game. Karshner in the corner got double teamed out to Herbner. Final 20 seconds that you'll be able to see on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Karshner goes baseline, no shot, says Brian McBride, but he has a foul on the Rangers. You see Karshner getting bumped there, and they did call the foul on Margalevich, his first, team third. Kupcho gets it out to Herbner. Final 10 seconds of the quarter. Come out and double Herbner. Rogers in the corner. Lost control, still loose. Kick ahead to Maurer. Beats the end of the quarter, but it won't go through one. MMI 14, Northwest 4. You're watching high school basketball right here on WYLN.
A kind word, a helping hand. Being there when people need us most. Our healthcare team always gives our community their best. Merging with Lehigh Valley Health Network opens even more possibilities for all of us. More resources, specialized medical expertise, nationally recognized healthcare right here in our community. Together we can move medicine forward. The Greater Hazleton Health Alliance is now Lehigh Valley Health Network. Lehigh Valley Health Network, a passion for better medicine.
Why should you choose Penn State Hazleton? We have new scholarship money.
There's no application fee.
When you visit campus.
Opportunities to do research.
Students are scoring internships
all over the country.
You can start here and finish here.
Or at another Penn State campus.
We have fun.
We have the Lion.
Penn State is ranked #1
by corporate recruiters.
We have the largest alumni network
in the world.
It's your time.
Penn State.
Penn State
lives here.
Check us out at psu.edu/visit-Hazleton.
We welcome you back to Freeland. Start of the second quarter, MMI up by 10. Preppers hot shooting to start, 6 of 13 in the opening quarter. 7 rebounds, 2 offensive and only 2 turnovers. Northwest shot only 1 of 7 in that opening quarter, 0 for 2 from 3. They had 4 rebounds and a big stat in that opening quarter, 6 first quarter turnovers that helped the Preppers build this 10-point advantage. MMI and the white going from left to right on your screen. Start the quarter with Plaxa, Herbner, Karshner, Rogers, and Kupcho. Maurer, Walkowiak, Harrison, Margalevich, and Stepanski start for the Rangers in the blue. For Coach Jerry Blazik. Corey Rogers leading the way for MMI with 6. RJ Kupcho will answer, and he's got 6. The lead is 12 for MMI. 2 apiece for Walkowiak and Harrison in that opening quarter for the Rangers. Now a little bit of three-quarter court pressure from MMI. The Northwest breaks. Harrison spun and kicked it out to Stepanski to Margalevich. Margalevich will check with Coach Blazik on the play. Harrison gave a screen. And into the post to Maurer. He goes cross-court to Margalevich, and he gives back to Maurer. Maurer gains control. He was fouled on the traveling violation called first. Over a minute gone in the second quarter. It is 16-4 MMI on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. We thank you for joining us tonight on WYLN. We are in Freeland tonight, home of the MMI Preppers. Karshner gives off to Kupcho. Kupcho picked up his dribble but found Rogers. Rogers will make a drive to the basket that won't go. Tipped around. Karshner with the rebound. He was found. He'll have a chance for a three-point play. Charlie Karshner, very aggressive on the boards, both sides of the basketball. Here he comes up with the loose ball and is fouled on the swipe and made the shot. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Karshner, a 72% free throw shooter, converts. He's got 5 for MMI. The lead is 15. Walkowiak, the foul, his first, team 4th. Bryce Harrison has been a spark off the bench for Coach Blazik as he hits the 3 to bring it back to a 12-point game with 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. We invite you to stay tuned at the half. Jim Burns will compile halftime stats we'll take a look at. Plaxa out to Karshner. Karshner with the strong drive, won't go. Plaxa trying to keep it alive. And Herbner gets the loose basketball. His little teardrop won't go. Tipped around and it'll be Northwest basketball. And if you're Coach Blazik, if you can get this under double figures by halftime, I would think you're going to be very happy with the way that MMI started very hot to start this game, where they had the first 9 points and have subsequently made it a double-digit game. But while Walkowiak can't get the 3 to go, Herbner the rebound, kick ahead to Rogers. Rogers looks to drive. Rogers' shot is up and won't go. I believe they'll send him to the line to shoot 2. We get a look at the strong drive by Rogers, and the foul is on Margalevich, and he's in foul trouble with his second personal and the team 5th. Rogers hits the first. As I mentioned, leading scorer at 14 points per game. 76.3% from the foul line. And with him as the main offensive weapon for MMI, if he can hit his free throws, makes it very tough to defend Corey Rogers. As he hits 1 out of 2, he's got 7 to lead all scorers. That three by Stepanski won't go, and yet another rebound for Charlie Karshner. Herbner kicks it out to Rogers. Rogers directs traffic to Herbner. He'll get double teamed. Comley gets it out to Rogers. Herbner almost lost control, but found Rogers to Karshner. This is an open three. And a rebound for Margalevich. Here come the Rangers in transition, down by 13. Found Maurer inside all alone. Arlo Maurer, his first basket. Makes it 20-9, MMI. 4.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazelton scoreboard. Stish in the high post out to Herbner, quickly to Karshner, but it was tipped by Maurer. Rogers finds Kupcho. His jumper won't go, and a rebound for Stepanski. Here come the Rangers. Margalevich calls out the play. Halfway through the second quarter, MMI up 11. Stepanski inside to Maurer. Right back to Stepanski. He'll take the three. Won't go, tipped around, and Herbner has it for MMI. He kicks it ahead to Rogers. Here come the Preppers in transition. In the corner, Kupcho, he quickly gets double teamed. He'll go cross court. Karshner finds Rogers. He'll go baseline. Dishes to Stish. No basket, and a traveling violation will be called against MMI. 3:34 remaining. MMI getting a balanced attack. Corey Rogers with 7, RJ Kupcho 6, Charlie Karshner with 5. Bryce Harrison off the bench has 5 to lead the Rangers. Harrison lost control, but nicely got it to Stepanski. He'll go baseline and get it to go. Mitchell Stepanski, his first basket, and he cut the deficit to single digits. It's a 9-point game, 20-11 MMI. Herbner looks to penetrate. Pull up jumper, short, rebound Margalevich. Here come the Rangers down 9. Behind the back to Stepanski. Out to Harrison, this is a 3. Battle for the loose ball, and Harrison gets the loose basketball in the basket. Bryce Harrison, a nice spark for Jerry Blazik. 7 off the bench, it's a 7-point lead for MMI. Coach Flanagan takes a full timeout, leading by 7.
On the way to retirement, some people realize that work isn't really a bad thing. Some may want to start their own business one day. Our financial advisors will look at your complete financial picture, no matter where your money's invested, to create a plan designed to help you get to and through retirement. When you need a financial advisor fully invested in you, turn to us, Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Get monumental savings during the Lazy Boy President's Day sale. On now at Grand Central. Celebrate with Hot Buy store-wide savings on recliners as low as $3.99 and leather from only $7.99. Choose your style, kick back, and relax in the undeniable comfort and quality only genuine Lazy Boy furniture can deliver. Hurry in for the best selection. The Lazy Boy President's Day sale. On now, only at Grand Central, making your house a home.
We welcome you back to Freeland, where the Rangers of Northwest have gone on a 9-1 run the last 3:39 and have cut into the MMI lead, making it a 7-point game with 2:40 left in the second quarter. This is Rogers, and he was bumped. Now some foul trouble starting to creep in for Northwest as Arlo Maurer has picked up his second personal and the team's 6th. As you see, both teams with 4 timeouts remaining on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazelton scoreboard, signified by the yellow blocks under each team name. Karshner quickly swings to Rogers. He'll go baseline and be bumped and fouled, and Rogers will go back to the free throw line. And Bryce Harrison now with 2 personal fouls. So Harrison, Margolevich, and Maurer all with 2 personals for Coach Blazek's Rangers. Rogers gets the first to go. He'll have another opportunity. And Rogers hits both. He's got 9 on the night to lead all scores. He brings the lead back to 9. And here comes MMI with some more pressure. The Rangers break nicely. Bruno Walkowiak is called for the traveling violation. Stish, strong move to the basket. Now all 5 starters for MMI have scored, and it's 24-13. Rogers with the steal and save. Kupcho is going to be called for a travel.
RJ, where does the ball go?
There we see our good friend Joe Flanagan. He has that scowl every time on the football sidelines as well. And almost a steal. Walkowiak strong to the basket. He's got 4. And back to single digits. It's a 9-point game. Kupcho at the top, over to Rogers. Rogers gives off to Herbner. Karshner. MMI very deliberate here to end the half. Last minute of play in this opening half, and they're leading by 9. Herbner, fake the pass, left-hand runner is good. Eddie Herbner's second basket puts MMI back up by 11. Coach Flanagan sends the defense back into the half-court man-to-man defense. Be able to watch the final time remaining in the opening half on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. And a hand check called by Steve Madrowski on Kupcho. Should be his first. Team 4th. Stepanski comes out to half court to Corral. Gives off to Margolevich. He's guarded by Kupcho. Coach Blazek will hold for the last shot of the half, try to get this down to single digits before both teams head to the locker room. Down under 10 seconds, as you see on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Maurer down to 3 seconds. Kicks it out to Walkowiak, blocked by Rogers. Nice defensive exclamation point to end the half for MMI. Through one half of basketball in Freeland. MMI 26, Northwest 15. Coming up at the half, we'll get a look at Jim Burns' halftime stats and more from Freeland. You're watching live high school basketball on WYLN.
A kind word, a helping hand. Being there when people need us most. Our healthcare team always gives our community their best. Merging with Lehigh Valley Health Network opens even more possibilities for all of us. More resources, specialized medical expertise, nationally recognized healthcare right here in our community. Together we can move medicine forward. The Greater Hazleton Health Alliance is now Lehigh Valley Health Network. Lehigh Valley Health Network, a passion for better medicine.
52 reasons why your child should attend MMI.
Because I'm treated with respect.
Because every teacher knows me by name.
Because independent schools better prepare us.
Because we don't make up snow days.
Because they helped me get a full ride to Stanford.
Because MMI is worth the investment.
Visit MMIprep.org/YMMI for the full list of reasons why your child should attend MMI.
We welcome you back to high school basketball here on WYLN. We are in Freeland, home of the Preppers of MMI. And so far the hometown crowd happy as the Preppers lead at 26-15. And opening half, we're very impressed with the crispness of the half-court offense of MMI and their full-court pressure creating some havoc for Northwest to build this 11-point lead. And also a balanced scoring attack. Corey Rogers, the leading scorer on the year for MMI, has 9 through one half, but he's gotten some help as seniors R.J. Cupshaw with 6, Charlie Karshner with 5. Have the Preppers up 11, and Bryce Harrison, it's been a big spark off the bench for Jerry Blazik of Northwest as he has 7 off the bench to keep Northwest in this ballgame, trailing by a score of 26-15 here at MMI. We thank you for joining us tonight here on WYLN. I'm Marty Burns for the current Florida resident Joe Demelfi, who's not with us for the month of February, but we'll keep plugging along here as the high school basketball season quickly winding down. District playoff action will be getting underway in District 2 in just about 2 weeks. And look forward to the start of high school basketball. Still some regular season action to go, including another half here in Freeland. With the score, MMI 26, Northwest 15. We'll have halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns right after these messages.
A kind word, a helping hand. Being there when people need us most. Our healthcare team always gives our community their best. Merging with Lehigh Valley Health Network opens even more possibilities for all of us. More resources, specialized medical expertise, nationally recognized healthcare right here in our community. Together we can move medicine forward. The Greater Hazleton Health Alliance is now Lehigh Valley Health Network. Lehigh Valley Health Network, a passion for better medicine.
Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
On the way to retirement, some people realize that work isn't really a bad thing. Some may want to start their own business one day. Our financial advisors will look at your complete financial picture, no matter where your money's invested, to create a plan designed to help you get to and through retirement. When you need a financial advisor fully invested in you, turn to us, Wells Fargo Advisors. Together we'll go far.
Get monumental savings during the Lazy Boy President's Day sale. I'm now at Grand Central. Celebrate with Hot Buy store-wide savings on recliners as low as $3.99 and leather from only $7.99. Choose your style, kick back, and relax in the undeniable comfort and quality only genuine Lazy Boy furniture can deliver. Hurry in for the best selection. The Lazy Boy President's Day sale. I'm now only at Grand Central, making your house a home.
And as you can see, the Preppers of MMI are back out warming up for the second half. So they lead it here at the half, 26-15 over the Rangers of Northwest. We're just about set to get a look at the halftime stats, compiled as always by Jim Burns. And opening half that MMI jumped out to a quick 9-0 lead and has seen a few times jump into double digits. Northwest stabilizing it right around that 10-point mark, trailing here at the half by 11. And the big part two of that quick start for MMI was the 6 opening quarter turnovers by Northwest, which they stabilized a little bit in that second quarter. Let's get a look at the halftime stats for Northwest. They shot in that opening quarter 6 of 17 from the field, 1 of 8 from behind the three-point line, 2 of 2 at the foul line, 9 rebounds, 1 offensive. As I mentioned, 6 opening quarter turnovers, only 3 in that second quarter. For MMI, 10 of 23 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the line, 5 of 6 at the foul line. They're out rebounding Northwest as they have 12 and 4 offensive and only 4 first half turnovers for MMI. Those halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns. And the turnover is a big story in why the Preppers lead it by 11 here at the half. MMI continues to warm up, waiting the arrival of Northwest for their warm-ups and start of third quarter action. We'll take another timeout, and we'll be back with that third quarter start right after this. You're watching live high school basketball on WYLN.
52 reasons why your child should attend MMI.
Because I'm treated with respect.
Because every teacher knows me by name.
Because independent schools better prepare us.
Because we don't make up snow days.
Because they helped me get a full ride to Stanford.
Because MMI is worth the investment.
Visit MMIprep.org/YMMI for the full list of reasons why your child should attend MMI.
Now, Hazel Park Spring Water is proud to announce that they are the official water of the WYLN Sports Crew and available for home delivery through J.W. Wargo Spring Water Delivery and JoJo's Beverage. Since 1915, the Kreisel family has been serving the area with quality meats. The tradition continues today with 5 generations at Hazel Park Quality Meats, 260 Washington Avenue, West Hazleton, and Redding Specialty Meats, located at 216 East 4th Street in Berwick. Here are some of this week's specials.
Why should you choose Penn State Hazleton?
We have new scholarship money.
There's no application fee.
When you visit campus.
Opportunities to do research.
Students are scoring internships
All over the country.
You can start here and finish here.
Or at another Penn State campus.
We have fun.
We have the Lion.
Penn State is ranked #1
by corporate recruiters.
We have the largest alumni network
in the world.
It's your time. Penn State.
Penn State
lives here.
Check us out at psu.edu/visit Hazleton.
Okay, we welcome you back to Freeland. Getting set for third quarter action as MMI leads it 26-15. During the half, I got myself another bottle of the official beverage of the WYLN Sports Crew, Hazel Park Water Store Spring Water. We thank them for supplying our official beverage all school season long. We're just about set for third quarter action from here in Freeland. Wyoming Valley Conference action will continue on Friday night. Northwest will head to Nanticoke to take on the Trojans. Preppers will have their last home game here Friday night against Holy Redeemer. As the 2013-14 regular season of high school basketball quickly winding down, as we mentioned. District 2 playoffs about to begin in about 2 weeks for both the boys and the girls. MMI has taken the court. They'll be in the white, going from right to left on your screen. They'll go with the original starting 5 of Stish, Herbner, Rogers, Kupcho, and Karshner. Coach Blazek goes with his original starting 5. Maul, Maurer, Walkowiak, Margolevich, and Stepanski. We'll see how quickly or how long Coach Blazek will wait before he inserts Bryce Harrison into the lineup. He'll give him a good lift in that opening half with 7 points. MMI playing man-to-man defense here in the half court to start the third. Walkowiak at the top, back over to Stepanski. Stepanski looks to drive, and no shot. He was fouled on his way through the lane. Foul was on Herbner, his first, and the team first of the second half. Margolevich to inbound. And he'll go into the backcourt. Karshner with some good hustle, almost stole it away from Stepanski. Margolevich will look to settle things down for Northwest. Down 11 in the opening minute of the third quarter on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Margolevich got a screen from Mall. Now get it out to Stepanski. Northwest in the probe to defense on the outside along the perimeter. Walkowiak over to Maurer. Margolevich guarded by Kupcho on the wing. Gives it to Walkowiak. Has his pass tipped back by Rogers. Walkowiak looks to drive. Kicks it out to Maurer. Maurer. And thought Walkowiak was still in the corner. MMI forces the turnover, and they look to push quickly in transition. Kupcho on the wing. He'll go cross court to Karshner. Herbner, he'll go into the corner to Rogers, quickly back out to Kupcho. Hand off to Herbner. His pull-up jumper is good. Eddie Herbner's got 6 on the night for MMI. They lead it by 13. Approaching 2 minutes gone in the third quarter on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Stepanski on the wing looks to drive. Herbner cuts him off, but finds Walkowiak driving the lane. He was fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on Karshner, his first, team's second. Bruno Walkowiak, a senior. It's now 3 for 3 at the line for the Rangers. And Walkowiak hits both. He's got 6. Took a little over 2 minutes for Bryce Harrison to return, as I mentioned in that opening half. Gave Coach Blazik very nice spark off the bench with 7 for the young sophomore. Rogers gives off to Karshner. Karshner splits the double team. His little runner will roll in. Charlie Karshner with 7. And it's 30-17 MMI. Stepanski on the wing. Gives out to Harrison. Walkowiak back out to Stepanski. To Margolevich. Stepanski looks inside for Maurer. Spins against Karshner, can't get it to go. Karshner the rebound. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. MMI leading 30-17. So we're looking to try to get one of the top seeds in District 2 Single A in a crowded field. Kupcho drives. His little runner is good. RJ Kupcho, part of the balanced attack with 8. And the lead is up to 15. Harrison faked the 3. Looked to drive. And he was fouled on his way to the basket. I believe it'll be on Stish. That'll be his second. It is his second, team third. Maurer can't get the shot to go. Stish the rebound. Herbner brings it up, gives it off to Rogers. In the corner, this is Kupcho. And a rebound for Arlo Maurer. And here come the Rangers. Margolevich looking to push. Gives over to Maurer. Quickly on the wing to Stepanski. Margolevich gets a screen from Maurer, and he'll get it. Maurer is fouled, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Rogers. That'll be his second, and quickly here in the third quarter, the 4th team foul on MMI. As with exactly 4 minutes left in the third, Arlo Maurer to the line to shoot 2. averaging just over 8 points per game in Wyoming Valley Conference play. Jesse Plaxa back in for MMI. And Rogers will rebound the miss. Hermner checks with Coach Flanagan on what they want to run here. Rogers picked up his dribble, but finds Kupcho. Kupcho into the corner to Rogers. Right back to a cutting Kupcho. Karshner, nice fake and move to the basket. Can't get it to go, but Karshner tips it out to Hermner. Plax in the high post, out to Kupcho, quickly move to Karshner. He'll go baseline, and he was bumped. And MMI will inbound on the baseline. Margalevich picks up his third, the team first. Plaxa in the high post to Kupcho. His jumper is good. RJ Kupcho, the first in double figures with 10. Preppers, their biggest lead of the night at 17. Margalevich looks to penetrate, finds Maurer inside. Very nice play by Charlie Margalevich. Maurer's got 4, and it's 34-19 MMI. Kupcho gets double teamed. Finds Plaxa, nice pass to Rogers. Very crisp passing play there. Rogers in double figures with 11. Very impressed with the crispness and steady ball movement of this MMI half-court offense. Margalevich, he looks to penetrate again. Kupcho got a hand on it and stole it. Rogers brings it up slowly as Northwest looking to turn up the tempo with their trapping half-court defense. Kupcho goes cross-court to Karshner. His shot will go. Charlie Karshner has 9, and it's a 19-point lead. 2 minutes left in the third. MMI in front on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Maurer spins in the lane. Jumper will roll in. Arlo Maurer with 4 here in the third. 38-21. Preppers in front. Karshner looks to go baseline. Has his pass tipped by Maurer, and Harrison has it. He'll kick it ahead to Walkowiak. His shot is up and good. Nice transition play for the Rangers as Bruno Walkowiak has 8 to lead the Rangers. Plaxa looks to drive. Shot is up and will not fall. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Get a look at Plaxa getting the basketball in the high post and driving the lane, being fouled by Harrison. That'll be his 3rd and the team's 2nd. Harrison gets the rebound on the miss. It's a 15-point game. Approaching a minute remaining in the third on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Walkowiak on the wing, over to Stepanski. His jumper will go. Maybe it was a pass to Harrison. Harrison had it knocked away by Kupcho.
Bring it out. Charlie's wide open right behind you. Watch your crowd.
Rogers gets it to Hermner. Final 45 seconds of the third quarter. Be able to follow the time remaining on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Hermner quickly gets double teamed. Finds Plaxa, quickly out to Karshner. Karshner drives, gets it to Kupcho. MMI showing patience here, trying to wind down the third quarter clock, down to 20 seconds. Hermner faked the pass out and knocked away from behind by Stepanski while Kowiak comes out with the loose basketball. Northwest has a chance here to cut into this 15-point deficit. Maurer inside. Pump fake. Turnaround won't go. And tipped out of bounds by Karshner. 5.3 seconds left in the third. Maurer slipped away from everybody. Nice play by Northwest. 6 of his 8 here in the third. Third quarter will come to an end with the score. MMI 38, Northwest 25. You're watching high school basketball on WYLN.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Now Hazel Park Springwater is proud to announce that they are the official water of the WYLN Sports Crew and available for home delivery through J.W. Wargo Springwater Delivery and JoJo's Beverage. Since 1915, the Kreisel family has been serving the area with quality meats. The tradition continues today with 5 generations at Hazel Park Quality Meats, 260 Washington Avenue, West Hazelton, and Redding Specialty Meats, located at 216 East 4th Street in Berwick. Here are some of this week's specials.
We welcome you back to MMI in Freeland with the Preppers leading at the start of the fourth quarter 38-25. Some third quarter numbers: Northwest shooting 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 at the foul line, 3 turnovers. MMI 6 of 8 from the field, 0 for 2 from the foul line, 4 rebounds and 2 turnovers. MMI starts with the basketball here to start the fourth quarter. They're in the white going from right to left on your screen. They'll start the quarter with Karshner, Rogers, Hermner, Kupcho, Stish. The Rangers counter with Walkowiak, Margalevich, Harrison, Stepanski, and Maurer. Karshner gets away from the defense. He's got 11 as he's the third Prepper in double figures. They lead it by 15. Handoff is to Stepanski. He's going to pull up, and that jumper is short. Karshner was on the baseline out of bounds, and it'll remain with Northwest here to start the fourth quarter. I mentioned the balance for MMI. Karshner and Rogers 11 points apiece. 10 for Kupcho. A 30-second timeout has been taken by Coach Blazik. 8 apiece for Walkowiak and Maurer for Northwest to lead the Rangers. Bryce Harrison with 7. We mentioned the storm that a lot of people are talking about that looks like it's going to be making our way into our area tomorrow, but weather permitting, we are scheduled to be at the Dr. Thomas M. Cassis Gymnasium at Penn State Hazleton for a men's basketball doubleheader from Penn State Hazleton. All the action begins at 6 o'clock with the women's, followed by the men approximately at 8 o'clock. Weather permitting, Penn State Hazleton men's-women's doubleheader hosting Penn State Worthington Scranton. Be able to watch it right here on WYLN, and as we mentioned, it is weather permitting. As I know, Penn State Hazleton, they're going to make a decision with Penn State Worthington Scranton early tomorrow as far as even to keep the game scheduled due to the impending weather. So definitely stay tuned to WYLN for further updates as far as that doubleheader goes tomorrow night here on WYLN. After the timeout, a turnover. Karshner gave it off to Hermner, and Hermner brings it up, and he is fouled on his way up the floor. Be the third team foul on the Rangers. Foul is on Stepanski, his first, team third. Kupcho brings it back out, picks up his dribble. Goes to the high post, stolen away by Harrison. Harrison had it stolen right back by Kupcho. Hermner gets it over to Kupcho. Rogers in the corner. Rebound Karshner, as Karshner's been a force on the boards for MMI. Got it out to Kupcho, who now leads all scorers with 12. And it's 42-25. MMI in front on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. Stepanski will take a three. Mitchell Stepanski's got 5. And it's 42-28. MMI, as these Rangers won't go away. Hermner out to Rogers, had it tipped away by Stepanski, and actually it'll be ruled a over and back violation, as Rogers was the last one to control it and lose it into the backcourt. Full timeout taken by Coach Flanagan, with MMI in front by 14. So we'll keep it right here. Get a look at Jerry Blazik, the head coach of the Northwest Rangers, trying to find a way for his team to get back into this game, trailing by 14 with 5:56 remaining. There's a familiar face on WYLN, our very own good friend Joe Flanagan, who's done a nice job with this MMI basketball program, has them playing very well. And as we mentioned earlier, District 2 playoffs coming up in a couple weeks, and they're looking to get one of those top couple seeds in the Class A tournament, as they'll be matched up with 3 other teams all playing in the Lackawanna League in Susquehanna, Forest City, and Old Forge. MMI, the only participant in Class A from the Wyoming Valley Conference. After seeing Coach Flanagan do all that talking, it reminds me that the official beverage of the WYLN sports team is Hazel Park Water Store Spring Water. So after the MMI timeout, Northwest down 14 with the basketball. Stepanski out to Walkowiak. Quickly back out to Stepanski. Trying for back-to-back threes, can't get it to go. Another rebound for Charlie Karshner. Hermner over to Rogers. To Kupcho. And Hermner was fouled along the half-court line. Foul was on Stepanski, his second, team 4th.
Get out there a little bit. Get out there a little. No high post there. Come on, press the ball up.
Rogers splits the defense in the corner to Karshner. Karshner loses control but gets it out to Hermner, who lost it. Still loose, and Maurer comes up with the loose basketball, and he was fouled. Good hustle by Arlo Maurer. Foul was on Kupcho, his second, team 5th. Northwest, to inbound on their baseline. Gets it to Harrison, handoff to Margalevich. Margalevich looks inside to Maurer, quickly out to a wide open Walkowiak. That three won't go. Another rebound for Karshner. Hermner in the corner to Karshner. Out to Rogers. Hermner in the lane at Stish. Nice ball movement again from MMI, finding a wide open Stish in the lane, and it's 44-28 MMI. And on the loose ball and then subsequent turnover, ball will go back to Northwest. Margalevich got away from the double team, gave it off to Harrison. Harrison to Walkowiak. To Margalevich. Coach Flanagan very happy with his team's half-court man defense, encouraging them on here in the final 4+ minutes of the 4th quarter. Stepanski drives, can't get it to go, and a rebound for Stish. Rogers will bring it up. He'll cross the timeline and give it over to Herbner. Cupshow is found underneath for the basket. Nice pass by Corey Rogers. Cupshow with 14. Harrison guarded by Stish. Looks inside for Maurer, and a reach in on the post will be called on Karshner. That'll be his second personal and the team's 6th. Stepanski will take a 3 off back rim. Cupshow the rebound. Rogers kicks in the corner to Cupshow. He'll dribble it out to Herbner. MMI looking to take some time off this clock, approaching 3 minutes remaining and an 18-point lead. Cupshow out to Herbner. That one won't go. Tipped around. Margalevich with the rebound. He looks to push. Margalevich finds a cutting wall. Koyak who gets the basket. He's got 10 to lead the Rangers. And it's now 46-30 MMI. Cupshow gives it off to Rogers. Herbner finds Cupshow, who'll give it right back to Herbner. He'll take a pull-up jumper, short, loose basketball. Margalevich with the rebound. He'll look to push once again for Northwest. Margalevich, strong to the basket, won't go. Maurer with the tip out. Stepanski up with the loose basketball. Well, Koyak finds Margalevich. That's a 3 in the corner. That won't roll in. Maurer the offensive rebound and put back, but Stish the rebound. Under 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. MMI up 46-30. Rogers drives, kicks it out to Karshner. Stish in the lane. And he was fouled. John Stish will head to the line to shoot 2. Here you find Stish underneath getting fouled by Harrison. Harrison picks up his 4th, team 5th. Stish hits the first. This goes over his season average, just averaging under 4 points per game. Does a lot of the dirty work inside for MMI. And he hits both. He's got 6 on the night. He'll head to the bench. Get a hug from Coach Flanagan as Plaxa checks back in for the Preppers. It's been a total team effort tonight by the MMI Preppers, leading by 18, final minute and a half remaining in the ball game. And Herbner will bring it back out and take some time off the clock. And Coach Flanagan takes a timeout. It'll be a full. And it looks like he's going to bring in some subs to finish off this last minute 24. As we mentioned, our next broadcast is a college basketball special coming up tomorrow night from the Dr. Thomas M. Cassis Gymnasium at Penn State Hazleton, as the local Lions will play host to Penn State Worthington Scranton. Women's men's doubleheader with the women starting at 6, men approximately at 8 o'clock. And it is definitely weather permitting, so stay tuned to WYLN for any updates on any possible cancellations on tomorrow night's game. But weather permitting, we will be at Penn State Hazleton as the local Lions in the doubleheader play host to Penn State Worthington Scranton. After the timeout, some subs for the Preppers. Number 33, Drew Kansara. Number 40, Nicholas Viloff. Number 44, Kevin Heisen-Bagassi. Number 31, Andrew Alday. Check into the Prepper lineup as they lead at 48-30 on the Lehigh Valley Health Network Hazleton scoreboard. This is a deep three by Walkowiak. Rebound Alday, taken away by Walkowiak. Stepanski faked the three. Little runner, won't go, tipped around. Maul has the rebound. His putback won't go. Heisen-Bagassi had the rebound. It was taken away by Maurer, and he traveled. We're under a minute remaining. Lehigh Valley Health Network fourth quarter scoreboard with MMI in front, 48-30. I was mentioning a total team effort, balanced attack scoring, very good defensively, and very unselfish with the basketball tonight was MMI. The turnover will give it to Northwest. 46.7 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Maurer at the top, over to Margalevich. In the corner, that's Stepanski. Margalevich finds Maurer inside. Arlo Maurer in double figures with 10. 48-32, MMI in front. As Eddie Herbner will bring it up across the timeline. Give it over to Alday. Herbner looks to penetrate, brings it back out. So he gets double teamed in the final 5 seconds. And time will wind out as MMI comes away with a very impressive start to finish victory, 48-32 over Northwest. The Preppers with 3 players in double figures. RJ Cupshow leading the way with 14. Fellow senior Charlie Karshner with 11. Corey Rogers, leading scorer, had 11 for MMI. They also had 6 apiece from Eddie Herbner and John Stish. Northwest had 2 players in double figures, Arlo Maurer and Bruno Walkowiak. Both players finished with 10 points apiece, as the Rangers will head back on the road Friday night at Nanticoke to take on the Trojans. MMI will wind out their home schedule here Friday night in Freeland against the Royals of Holy Redeemer, as MMI comes away with the victory, 48-32 over Northwest. As the regular season looks to wind down here in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Some final stats as Northwest finished 13 of 40 from the field, 2 of 15 from the three-point line. They committed 16 turnovers on the night. MMI shot over 50% to finish the night, 20 of 38, 7 of 10 at the foul line. They out-rebounded Northwest 23-18. Big factor there was senior Charlie Karshner, who was a force on the boards tonight for MMI. As we mentioned with the impending storm, please pay attention to WYLN for updates. We are scheduled to be back with you tomorrow night from the Dr. Thomas M. Cassis Gymnasium at Penn State Hazleton's campus, as the local Lions play host to Penn State Worthington Scranton, beginning at 6 o'clock with the women's game. The men's game to follow approximately at 8 o'clock. But as always, this is weather permitting. I do know that Penn State Hazleton is going to be deciding with Penn State Worthington Scranton sometime tomorrow morning on whether to keep the game scheduled for tomorrow night with the impending storm. But definitely stay tuned to WYLN. That is our next scheduled broadcast. If that is postponed, we'll be back with you Friday night from the Huey McGinn Gymnasium for boys basketball action, as the Cougars of Hazleton area will play Wyoming Valley West. We'll be on the air at 7:30. For our director, Barry J.S., for Stats by Jim Burns, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Once again, your final score, MMI 48, Northwest 32. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Good night from Freeland.
helping your dollars go further every day. Stay here for fantastic bargains. This is Penny's Classifieds from WYLN-TV 35. When you're looking for a new or used car, truck, or SUV, Lehighton Kia is the place to go. They showcase a variety of vehicles, like the totally transformed Soul and the eye-catching Cadenza, the Kia Optima, not your average midsize sedan, the Forte lineup, including the Coupe and popular 5-door, the Sorento and Sportage, with a bold array of features. Ask about specials and incentives, and you can't beat the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Lehighton Kia, 21 Blakesley Boulevard, Lehighton. Call them at 610-377-1570. John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall, formerly the Churchill Family Restaurant. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food, from breakfast, soup, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and a kids' menu is available. John's Family Restaurant, the food is great, the price is right. 455-8133. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.